everybody, this is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the April 2019 intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Aries. Before I get into the reading, I do have a few channel announcements. The first thing is that I do have my contest still going for my subscriptions. My goal, of course, is to continue to reach out to my viewership and increase my subscribers so I can help ensure that Spirit is getting to give messages to more and more people. And plus, I would just love to expand my channel for personal reasons to continue on my journey of sharing the tarot and my intuitive and empathic messages from Spirit to people. I just want to meet more people and expand my my channel. So thank you so much for everybody who's already helped me with that. I've already done my contest for my 100 subscribers and 200 subscribers. Those videos are already up. And I've completed some personal private readings with some of you viewers, so thank you so much. And right now, I'm at about 250 subscribers, and so my 300 contest is going on. And so everybody remember, there are two ways that you can enter the contest. One is by being a subscriber. So click that subscription button. Make sure you comment in the comment section below your YouTube username, because sometimes your YouTube channels are private and I can't see who subscribes, therefore I can't get you in the contest. So just make sure you put your username and tell me that you subscribe so I can get your name into the contest. In addition to that, another way that you can get entries is for every thoughtful and positive comment that you leave on any of the videos on my channel, that gets you one entry. So for example, if you leave 5 comments, 5 separate comments, you'll get 5 entries into the contest. Once I see that my channel's reached 300 subscribers, I will create a special video pulling 3 names out of the Buddha head and announcing winners for a free private personal reading with yours truly. And I'm going to continue that all the way up until we get to 1,000 subscribers. So when I go to 400, I'll be pulling 4 people. So another really awesome thing is that if your name is not called, I don't empty the head. I keep all the names in here. So that's awesome as well. So if you haven't subscribed and you like my channel and my messages that I bring for you or through me from Spirit resonate with you, then please click that subscribe button. Second announcement for the channel is most of you already know if you've already subscribed and been watching my videos, but for those of you who are new, I create and publish my Zodiac Tarot card and intuitive readings every month based on the number of views from the previous month. So for example, I'm currently working on April's videos, but I'm going off of March 2019's views. So for example, the top 3 Zodiac signs and views were Cancer, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, and so I'm going down the list, and right now I'm working on yours. Aries, you were in 7th with 110 views. So thank you so much for everybody who watched and who has been supporting me. Thank you, Aries. You're my fellow fire signs. And thank you so much. So there's that. Okay, so if Aries, you like to get your videos a little bit earlier in the month, definitely share this video with other Aries or, family and friends that you know who are Aries, or even people who you know who could be cross watchers. Maybe they have a spouse or a parent or a child who's an Aries, so share it with them as well. Okay. All right, Aries. Happy birthday, by the way. We are in Aries season for a little while longer until April 19th. So happy birthday. And thank you for all of those Aries who have returned. And for new Aries joining me for the first time today, welcome to the tribe. All right, before I get started with today's tarot card reading, I'm going to shuffle the deck. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to give you some intuitive guidance from messages I received from Spirit when I was meditating on your sign for the month of April, in addition to some information that I researched regarding your planetary alignments for the month of April. So Aries, definitely a very intense and productive month for you. And I feel as though I've read already for a few signs, and their readings seemed very concentrated on one theme in their life. And for you, I feel as though you're kind of a little bit everywhere, and that could just be, you know, the Aries season. You're doing a lot. It's your birthday time. There's just a lot going into all aspects of your life. Love, self, relationships, career, family. Okay, so getting started, your ruling planet Mars is in your sign for this month, okay? And it's conspiring with Mercury. So for you at the beginning of the month, there's going to be a lot of introspection and time to look within, okay? And Spirit was telling me that you're going to start receiving answers to whatever questions you may have. So if you've had something on your mind for a while, maybe not just recently, but something that's been kind of, you know, gnawing at your craw for a while, questions, and it could be about anything, you know, anything simple or something complex or things you've been wondering about in all aspects of your life. I hear Spirit saying that you're going to start getting answers to those, but they're going to come from within, okay? Especially with your ruling planet of Mars being there. And I kept hearing Spirit say when I was meditating on your sign, don't let others answer for you or speak for you. In regards to getting these answers, I think you may have been really looking for answers from other people, which is kind of not like you. You're typically like very much a leader, very much large in charge. You're very sure of yourself. That's just kind of how fire signs are. Leadership, you know, we kind of just know things. But I hear Spirit for some of you, again, this is general reading, so it may not resonate with with everybody. But for some of you, I've been feeling you've been kind of looking for other avenues or other individuals or people to speak for you or to give you the answers that you're looking for. And what I hear Universe saying is that really right now you're going to find the best answers within yourself. Okay. I also hear Spirit saying that you need to be looking at the bigger picture. So I feel as though you may have been really focused, you know, the last month or two on day-to-day things, just getting things done day by day because you're so busy. You may be someone who's very cognizant of all the details lately, whether that's the details in the work that you do, details at home, just very focused, you know, and very centered. I'm feeling very like not closed off, but just very not wide in your energy, very narrow for the last month or so. And so what I'm hearing the universe saying is that they want you to start looking at the big picture of things. You're doing everything you need to be doing. Definitely. You're getting things done, but kind of take a step back and look at your life and be looking at the bigger picture, enjoying life, enjoying the bigger picture. Sometimes we can get caught up in the everyday mundane things, paying bills, the first of the month. Now it's the 15th of the month. And we can get in these like habits of just, you know, just being so driven by the clock, by time, okay? And what I hear Spirit saying is, you know, time is an illusion, okay? It's an illusion perpetuated by man in the 3D world. There is no such thing as time. And so enjoy your incarnation, enjoy the journey, and look at your life from a bigger perspective, okay? Also, I hear Spirit saying for some of you Aries, you may not be as in tune with spirituality or religion as much as maybe other signs, or maybe just at this point in your life or your soul's journey. And so what I'm hearing for some of you is Spirit saying that it may be beneficial for you to take a more spiritual approach in things right now, okay? You know, I'm a fire sign, and so we definitely like to be right. We feel like we're right. We tend to be right a lot. You know, a lot of us love knowledge. And however, you know, Aries, you are the ram. You can be a little stubborn, a little hard-headed at times. And I heard Spirit say something to me just now, and I don't want to offend you. But I heard them say, just be careful of being a know-it-all. And I hear them say, you can still learn. Okay, you still have something to learn, or you still can learn, because life, we can never know everything. There's too many things to learn. You will perish from this incarnation, not have knowing everything. Okay. So be careful of acting like you know everything, but I only think that that's geared for a few of you, so don't be offended, okay? All right, regarding some planetary things for this month, okay? So I'm recording your video actually on the 11th of the month. So we already had the new moon on the 5th in your home sign of Aries, okay? And it was square with Saturn in Capricorn in your 10th house of career. So I really feel like for Aries, you're very focused on your profession, your career, your job right now, whether you're in one or you're needing to get one. Also, the sun is square to Saturn on the 10th, which was yesterday, and also squared to Pluto in Capricorn in the next few days on the 13th. So I feel as though for some of you, I'm feeling new, like new professional possibilities. This could be promotions, moving up, changing, if you're in a bigger company, changing units or changing projects you're in charge of, or changing people that you're in charge of if you're in a more of an administrative type position. I'm hearing that you're getting new offers, so you may already have a job, and you may not have even applied for a job, but you get an offer like to promote or for another company, or someone sees like you're doing really good and they offer you. It's unexpected. I kind of feel that. Or if you are looking for work, you're going to get multiple offers. So you may like go on like 5 interviews and like 3 of them, you get calls within a week, and you're like, then you have to make a choice between 3 of them. And I feel like there's a lot of Aries because we're in April, May. So next month is graduation season. So I feel there's a lot of, some of you may be watching, you may be just graduating college. And so you're applying for jobs. And so I feel as though it's a good time for you. You're going to actually, as an Aries graduate, you're actually, compared to other signs, are going to get more offers in your first employment experience, or in your first, the first step you have in actually going into your field of expertise. So that's really awesome and positive. And I do also feel, you know, with Saturn and the new moon, that there's going to be a lot of transformation, transitions, and change. But they feel good. They feel like they're needed, and it's all career and job related. On the 9th and 10th, so the last few days, Venus was in Pisces, water sign, in your 12th house, conjoining with Neptune. Okay, so I feel as though at the same time, for some of you, Aries, I feel like this is more, so we're shifting from career, and I feel like we're talking more about family, relationships, and I'm definitely feeling more of like romantic relationships. I feel as though right now you're in a period of privacy. So if you're single, you're kind of being very private about who you're dating. So you may be on like dating apps, you may have gone out on a few dates, but I kind of feel like for some of you, you're not keeping it secret, because Aries, like fire signs, we don't give a shit. Like, excuse my French, but it's like, we don't care. Like, oh, I'm dating someone. Like, you'll tell people when you want to tell people, and if people ask you, like, yeah, I'm dating. So like, you're not one to like, oh my gosh, I'm dating and I don't want my friends to ask me questions, or my parents to ask me questions, or my ex to find out. Like, you don't care. Like, you're going to do you. But I do feel like if you're single, you're kind of like, you're like, I don't want to showboat what I'm doing. I kind of like want this time around, to be different in your love life. And so you're just kind of keeping a low profile, keeping it a little bit private. So if you do go on dates and stuff, you're not like posting it online that, hey, oh my gosh, I'm going on a date, and you're not telling maybe your best friend, you're not telling your mom over Sunday brunch. Like, you're just kind of, you're keeping it to yourself for right now, for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you may already be in a relationship, a committed relationship, or a marriage, or some union. And there's around the 10th, there's a very intense romantic atmosphere that's very ideal. So at the middle of April, maybe around your birthday, it's a very ideal time for romantic things. I feel as though for some of you, the heat and passion of your relationship is going to be very strong at this time. I feel as though if you do have a significant other, they probably actually did something very romantic for your birthday, something maybe you weren't expecting, or they just did that little extra oomph, to make it extra special for you. For those of you, I feel like you're in a good place in your relationship, but you're not quite in the beginning of the relationship. You're not quite maybe even married yet, or 20 years into the marriage. You're kind of at this like really nice precipice in the middle where it's still new enough where there's still that romanticism and that feeling, but it's still, it's old enough to feel loyalty and support, and like you've got somebody by your side. You're kind of out of that I don't know area, okay, for some of you. On the 15th, Venus is square to Jupiter and Sagittarius in your 9th house. So this is really good. Jupiter is the ruling planet for Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius, and I always equivalent that to the 9th house of higher mind and learning. And so I really feel like during like the 15th and the latter part of the month is really good for you to actually make concrete decisions and actions. And I think a lot of that's surrounding that Venus and Pisces with that romantic atmosphere for your relationships. I think now would be a good time if you are an Aries man or woman who's wanting to make a commitment, maybe be exclusive in your relation. Maybe ask somebody like, hey, I want to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Or if you're wanting to, propose to someone you're not sure, or hey, get married. I feel like right now, for a lot of you, right now is time to make the concrete actions and decisions and do that. So I think if you're an Aries who is contemplating proposing, I think I'm feeling for some of you, it's a really good time to be doing that. Because I'm just getting a sense of like actions. Actions are really positive for you right now. And like I just kind of heard something. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Spirit was telling me, okay, now I don't feel like this is for all of you. I feel like I'm vibing off of somebody's energy, but I feel like it's your partner's energy, not yours. So if someone has a partner out there, okay, and this is probably only going to resonate with one or a few of you, but you're going to feel me. You may have been talking about commitment, right? And your partner wants you forever. They want a ring on it. They want to get married. And I just hear someone saying, get off your ass and ask me already. Like, you've probably had this conversation where they've told you, or you've heard them like, when you're having a get together and they're off talking with their friends and family and you're with yours and you hear them over there, I've told Brad he needs to get off his ass and ask me already. It's been too long, or, that kind of thing. Like, that's what I'm like vibing. That's really funny. So somebody really loves you, Aries, and they want the ride or die relationship. They want forever. So put a damn ring on it, because they're like getting impatient. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling. That's really funny. On the 19th of April, we have a full moon in Libra in your 7th house of relationships. So like I said, relationships are going to be a very big focal point for you this month. I feel for you, your relationships are going to amplify. They're just going to rise. Energy levels are rising. It's a good time. But I just hear Spirit saying for some of you, just make sure you're prioritizing time and energy for your person, because some of you, like earlier in the intuitive reading, you're very career driven. There's lots of changes and transformations going on. Just don't forget your partner, especially if that person's very important to you. I feel like maybe for some of you who are just leaving college, you may have a partner or a girlfriend or boyfriend, and now you're graduating from college, but you have an offer over here and they may have an offer over here, or they're still staying in college. And so there may be a long distance relationship that needs to be had, and that may put a little bit of strain on you. But if you still love that person, you want to be with them, just remember time and energy is going to be super important to make sure you prioritize that. And that's the second time I've seen the Wheel of Fortune for you. Just make sure that if it's something that you really care about, that you do put in the time and energy. And if you can't, it may be a relationship that needs to end so you can continue on your soul journey. Just saying. All right. On the 20th, the sun will be in Taurus, Earth sign, conjoining with Uranus in your 2nd house. So I do feel like there's some changes in money. It could be positive, it could be negative. I'm not quite sure. I do think it's like more positive in the sense of like with all those job opportunities or shifts or transformations or changes or starting your profession finally. I think that that's what that means in changes. And with Taurus being an earth sign and being very stable, I feel like the changes are going to be very stable. I don't feel like it's going to be quick money. It's going to be money over a long period of time. So you could be signing contracts for more, a year, 3 years, 5 years at a time, or, money that's divided over a period of time. So maybe if you are coming into substantial money, I'm seeing 3s and 5s. I don't know why, but 3s and 5s. if you're coming into substantial money, it's going to be divided over longevity over a period of time. You're not going to get it all at once. So if that applies to anybody. Towards the end of the month, the 25th through the 27th, Mars, again, your ruling planet, will be in Gemini, air sign, in your third house of communication. And communication is ruled by the air, okay? So feel for Aries. Okay, so let go of ideas that aren't serving you. Yeah. So what I'm hearing Spirit is saying, there it is. This Wheel of Fortune, that is the third time. So destiny, okay, you are on the right path. You're on the path you're supposed to be. Definitely higher learning, job security. It's in the upright. So good fortune's coming to you. This is very lucky. This is a major arcana. And so when you get major arcana cards, that is a sign of good luck, especially when it's in the upright. Okay. But I'm hearing Spirit say, let go of ideas and things that are no longer serving your highest good, your highest self, highest purpose, okay? Especially with communication. And you for some of you, Aries, you may have some pent up emotional or mental energy or issues that have been bugging you for a while. And I'm hearing Spirit saying towards the end of the month, when Mars is in Gemini with communication in your third house, that is the time to bring it up. So if things have been bugging you, now is the time to start talking about them. But just be careful that you're not creating or seeing battles there that aren't. Okay, so with the air signs, you could be very much too much in your head. So if things have been bothering you, make sure it's the right time to confront them. If so, it's going to work well for you. However, if you're too much in your mind and you're creating a picture or a story about someone or something that really isn't there, you could also be so much in your mind that you kind of stick your foot in your mouth, okay? So just be careful with that air energy with you, especially because think about it with a fire sign. The more air we add to fire, then it just gets out of control. So just be very careful at the end of the month, the communications and the talks that you have regarding situations, especially with people. Okay. All right. But other than that, for your intuitive reading, that's pretty good, Aries. Can't complain. Happy birthday. All right. Here we go. Spirit, give me some messages for Aries for the month of April 2019. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries for the month of April? April, Aries. Aries, April. Aries, April. Aries, April. Aries, April. Yes, busy, productive. Ooh, yep, busy, productive. That's a lot. Energy. Okay. Aries, April. Okay, so the first card is we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, cups are all about the water signs. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, water, cups, water energy. It's about emotions. It's about relationships. Okay, it's also about listening to your intuition. And it's about love and romance. So as I was saying, in the middle of the month, this is really good time for your relationships, okay? Romantic atmosphere, being very private for a lot of you. However, for some of you, this card is making me feel a little funny, okay? Okay, I'm feeling like, okay, I'm just going to say it. So when I was talking about earlier about that relationship where you may be getting an offer for work or something somewhere else, I just kind of feel like there's the kind of like a love triangle. Like maybe you have a girlfriend. I feel like this is male energy. Like you have a girlfriend in one town and a girlfriend in college, and you're talking to both of them, okay? And you go have a fun weekend with one and another fun weekend with the other. I'm feeling that energy that's probably just very specific to one person. With this also, just be very careful about, remember I was talking about time and energy, making sure you're spending time and energy with the person whom you really feel serious about. I feel like you may be doing a lot of partying, a lot of hanging out with your friends, and not a lot of attention and time is being put into your significant other. Also, I feel as though like you may be going out a lot and keeping that private from your partner. So just be very mindful of that. Also, the Three of Cups is also, you know, a sign of celebration, but it's in the reverse. So, maybe this year you felt like you didn't want to celebrate your birthday. For some of you who are older Aries, it may be discouraging turning a year older, but instead of looking at it as another year older and you don't want to celebrate your life, celebrate being able to breathe, celebrate, you know, another year of wisdom. I feel for some of you that may be getting to you. You may be declining people's offers of taking you out for a drink, I feel. Wow, this card is actually coming through to me very specific as opposed to other times when I get the Three of Cups. Also, Three of Cups, it's not 4, so it's not grounded, it's not stable. Okay, 3. And the next card you have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And so normally this card for me in the upright is a sign that you're keeping your money tight and close to you. You have some of it, but you don't have a lot. Okay, you're just starting, but it's in the reverse. So I feel as though like if you have been worried about finances or money issues and you've been like budgeting and keeping your spending really tight and close to you, I don't feel like you're doing that any longer. And I think that that has something to do with these offers of new employment and new profession and new job coming through. You may no longer have to budget so tightly because money is going to be coming in. This also could mean that you are spending a little bit frivolously, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it is your birthday month, so you could have spent money on going on a trip or going out, that kind of thing. Just be careful too. Be careful if you are someone who overindulges or you have a drinking problem. A lot of money could go to that for some of you. I know those are specific, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Next card is the Emperor in the reverse, which is you. You came in your own spread, but you're reversed. What is up with that? Okay. Emperor, fire energy, major arcana. Okay. This is you. And normally with the Emperor, like he's the shit of the deck, man. You know, he walks the walk, he talks the talk, he is it. He walks into a room and everybody bows down, everyone's looking at him. But it's in the reverse. So I'm not sure what's up with you, Aries. Are you lacking some confidence this month? Are you feeling a little bit out of control, disorderly? I don't know. I'm going to want to clarify this Emperor in reverse. Okay? Are you feeling like you're not powerful? Okay, because your first 3 cards are in reverse. 3, 4, and Emperor. Is that 5? 3, 4, 5? Let's see. Spirit, weather messages do you have for Aries for April? The beginning of your reading is a little interesting. Just saying. All right. Okay, so in the middle of your reading, you do have the Two of Wands, more fire energy. Okay, you do have Earth showing up in Cups, so you could also be dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. With the Earth signs, it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. We got fire energy. That we got you here. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I do feel like this is your energy. Okay. And this is what I was saying. There's going to be some travel going on for you. Look at him. He's looking out over a huge ocean. He's waiting for something to come to pick him up to travel. He's got the world in his hands. He's got one stick in front of him, one behind him. You know, these flowers right here. I feel as though for some of you, you may be having to leave someone behind or something behind. Could be your family, could be your friends, could be college, could be a relationship behind. So you can pursue bigger, better, brighter opportunities into ventures. Some of you may be studying abroad, going on a trip overseas or across states. But this is in the upright, so this is positive for you. And I do feel like for some of you, you're going to get really positive offers. And I do think that they're revolved in either learning. So this is education. You're going to be traveling for education, or you're going to be traveling for your job. It could be, you could be doing some job or some research or something that you do has to involve the globe. So, you know, you work on global, like, humanities, or doing, you know, whatever you do, it betters the world. So you could be, I mean, it can be anything. You could be a social worker. You could be a veterinarian. You could be, you know, is there an ecologist? I mean, you do something that betters the planet. You could work with plants, animals, people, but whatever you do does make a small impact, you know, but even though the little things you do, it makes the world a better place is what I'm feeling for you. Okay. I do feel like you are wise with even though the Emperor comes reversed, he's a wise man. Okay. And you obviously know how to, for some of you, know how to use your money. I mean, even if you keep it tight, that means that you're budgeting, you're not being frugal with your money. And with this guy, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's looking forward, so I just really feel for you that even though some of these are in the reverse and they may be like talking about some other things going on, I do feel with this Two of Wands, it's very promising. Okay. You could be between a decision too. Okay. And I definitely feel this because next we got some air energy coming in. Okay. We've got the Six of Swords. Okay. That's air energy again. That's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. And I see you leaving something behind. Okay. And it may be hard. This is definitely, remember I was talking about in your intuitive reading about letting go of ideas that are no longer serving you. Okay. Air, swords are all about your thoughts, minds, ideas, okay? So leaving things that no longer serve you in your mind, okay? Learning new things. Remember, what did we say? Yes, intuitive. Remember? What did Spirit say? Quit acting like you know it all. You can still learn. So definitely, this is definitely a ninth house card of higher learning, okay? You still have things to learn, so you still need to explore. Oh, okay, got it. Emperor in the reverse. You don't know all your shit, Aries. You ain't perfect. Okay, even though you are, you ain't. Okay, you can't know everything. You can't be all powerful. Okay, you can't be perfectionism, right? You still have stuff to learn. So yes, Aries, you came up in your spread. You are the top dog, right? You got all these wonderful qualities like the Emperor, okay? But you still have a lot to learn, okay? Because there's always room for learning, okay? And that's going to require you to let go of some preconceived notions and things, maybe get a little bit more worldview, be a little bit more into learning about other cultures, ethnicities, ways of being, okay? For some of you, I do feel like this is a little bit relationship. I feel like you're leaving somebody behind or something behind, possibly a job, a place, okay? Kind of torn with the Six of Swords. Leaving thoughts behind, I think for some of you, things that no longer serve you, but I also feel like you're leaving something or someone behind as well. You've got the Five of Swords right next to it, so two air energies right next to each other. In the upright, this definitely means, arguments and battles intellectually with words. You may have said things in the past that hurt people, but it is in the reverse. So that tells me, and remember when Spirit said, it's towards the end of the month, the 25th through the 27th, and this is the 6th card in the reading, so that's close to the end of the month. You need to confront issues that have been bugging you with other people. But remember, Spirit was saying, you got to be careful about picking and choosing your battles, okay? But confront issues that are mental and emotional that have been bugging you. And with this in the reverse, I feel as though it's actually going to be good for you. You're going to do the right thing. You're going to pick and choose the battle at the right time. And it's not going to end up with you taking everyone's sword away, being the ram and ramming your way through, an argument or an issue, and everyone feeling defeated and unloved and unheard. Actually, I think you're going to handle it pretty well with it in the reverse. Okay. Spirit, what final messages do you have for Aries in the month of April? What's the final outcome for Aries for the month of April? Aries for April. So, Cups, Pentacles, Wands, and you have you have all suits in the spread. You have all zodiac signs present in your reading. So, like I said, remember I was telling you the energy. I feel like the energy for your reading or for your intuitive reading was that you're just everywhere this month. And definitely you're in your heart, you're in your passion, you're in your mind, you're in finances and being stable. You're thinking about everything this month for sure. So it's a very busy time for you. Final messages for Aries for April. Okay. Okay, but for some of you, here we go, fire sign again. This could definitely be you, Aries, or Sagittarius or Leo. You can feel like you've lost your passion a little bit with someone or something or regarding the circumstance. Okay. Or someone who you thought was going to come in, rush in, doesn't rush in. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there could be a relationship. I feel like there's an off again, on again relationship you have with somebody. Okay. One minute you feel like you want to move on and you're ready to be single again. And you walk away, or they walk away, or they move on. Okay. Then you guys argue. They want you back, that kind of thing. Doesn't work out. But then you still want to talk to them. You want them to make an effort, I feel. And they're not coming in, or the passion is not there. And it's interesting with this 5 of Swords. There's 3 people involved, and then there's this 3 of Cups in reverse. So I feel for a very small fraction of you, small percentage of you, there could have been a third-party issue that got called out. And you or your person had to make a decision. There was no longer being secrets. No secrets were being held anymore. Pentacles were all laid out, like, you know, and you got flipped on your head. Okay. And, yeah, definitely third-party situation for some of you, and it made this person not want to come back to you. And I feel like that's very specific for a few of you. For others, your passion could have just died out. Something you were passionate about didn't work out. Things were said that hurt you, made you not feel passionate about the situation or the relationship or the outcome or the decision. Maybe a job offer that you're really hoping for wasn't the one you wanted, or it came with like you had to leave things behind. You had to cut out a relationship, and it took away some of your passion. Yeah, definitely with the Emperor and the Knight of Wands in reverse. No action, no passion. What is going on with you, Aries? It's supposed to be your birthday month. Come on. Final outcome card. Give me one more card, Spirit. One more card for Aries. What's going on? Come on, let's end on a good note. I like good readings. Aries. Okay, that's a lot. Well, we're going to go with it, Aries. It is your Aries season birthday month. You could get a few extra cards, right? Okay, so, however, we have somebody else coming in with a pentacle. This is good. This is grounded. This is balance. This is longevity. This is loyalty. This is over time. This is someone coming with an offer, maybe, like I was saying, for career. This could also be relationship, okay? You may have had to say goodbye to someone you were very passionate about, someone who was very fiery, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Or you had to leave for this more earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, the sun will be in Taurus. The sun will be in Taurus at the end of the month. Okay, see very sunshine in this, and a Taurus pentacle. So maybe there's a Taurus coming in your life, Aries. Okay, or we got a Libra. Okay, Libra's on the board. Major Arcana, Justice card. Okay, I feel a lot of this. There's some situation. It's either about work, about having to leave something or someone, or a situation in a relationship, okay, where, oh, full moon, Libra, 19th in your 7th house of relationships. Yep, this is relationships faux show. And Libra is all about air too. So in your mind, yeah, something's going on with your relationships right now where you need to focus on compromise and justice and fairness and being diplomatic in the way you handle your affairs, especially your words and communication in your relationship. But with the Justice card in the upright, I feel as though you're the person that's in the right, though. Or the argument or the legal thing that you're going through right now is going to work in your favor. Maybe this is a divorce. I don't know. Maybe there's a settlement coming in of some sort. Maybe you had an accident and you fell off a horse. Okay, I'm reaching, but the last card you got is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So again, no more celebration. Okay, Cups, no more emotions. They're being poured out. This is the being private. Yes, you're being private. You're not wanting to go out and party and celebrate and have fun. You're not feeling emotionally whatever's going up is definitely, yeah, you're all over the board, my friend. Love you, Aries, but you're all over the board. And you're feeling very closed off right now. Something's going on. I'm going to need to clarify this. Because we're all over the board. It's just popping out. Popping out. Let's see, Aries. Let's get this figured out. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot deck, my Oracle deck. Spirit, help me clarify these messages that you brought for Aries for the month of April. Spirit, help me clarify the messages you brought for Aries for April. Clarification for Aries. These cards aren't fitting together. Maybe you don't feel like you fit in, or this relationship's not fitting right. You wish it would just work and fit and what's the word? Work together. Opposing ideas and feelings and values. Okay. What's this Three of Cups in reverse? Spirit, what's this Three of Cups in reverse for Aries? Three of Cups in reverse. 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 Secretive, private. Don't want to share? Oh, that would be an Aries thing. Oh, you don't want to share? Oh, fine. You want me to share? Here, have it all. Yeah, a little bit of attitude, maybe. Aries, I feel you. Okay, thank you. Transformation. For the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's why you're going through a transformation right now. That's why you need some private time, not going out. People maybe aren't recognizing you. Let's see here. What's this Emperor in reverse for Aries? Emperor in reverse. Thank you. Yeah, partnerships and alliances in the reverse. Something's going on. Partnerships at work, partnerships in I feel like this is more love though. Something is severed or broken. Because some transformation is happening. And I think it has to do with this Justice card. It's like the divine coming in. Karma. Yes, karma. Because something was going on. There's a lot of reverses. Something's happening and the universe is coming in to help this play out, I feel. What is Aries leaving or walking away from? Six of Swords. Six of Swords for Aries. Six of Swords. Okay. Firm foundation, fire card here. Fire energy. You're leaving a firm foundation. Or you're leaving for a firm foundation. Yeah. Traveling. Okay. Going on a spiritual journey. Okay. Leaving behind something that is not steady or stable. Is chaotic, and you're leaving for a firm foundation so you could obtain balance. Yes, and this is 11-11. You may be seeing that a lot. Yeah, you're leaving this for a firm foundation, spiritual journey, because you need balance. This is also the card of Sagittarius, like Sagittarius, temperance. Okay, balance. And it's definitely divine. The universe is coming in. And the angels are surrounding you, and they're giving you, oh, here you go. Look, you got everything. Swords, cups, coins, and wands, just like in your reading. You have everything. You have all the skills that you need, but you're just trying to fine-tune them. And that's why it's a very big transformation period for you, Aries. Okay? Why is the passion gone? Where's this passion going? Triumphant success, air energy. Yeah, we got a lot of swords in here. I feel like for you, Aries, fire energy, you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra. It could definitely be a Libra because we have Justice on the board. You'd definitely be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Yep, I feel like it's definitely, you're a fire sign with an air sign. Definitely. And you're going to have triumphant success, okay? Even though it's going to feel like everything's ending and there's no more passion and you have to walk away and you don't feel like celebrating, the divine's coming in for your highest good, and it's going to be a triumphant success for you, especially in your mind, because look, we got 1, 1, 11, 1. Okay, yes. Yes. And this is for some of you who haven't awoken yet or are on the precipice of being awoken or awakening. All this is being shifted divinely, I feel, so you can be on the right soul journey. Okay? Yes. What offers coming in with this Knight of Pentacles? What offers coming in for Aries in the month of April? Knight of Pentacles for Aries. Woo! Base chakra. 1. Dude. Okay, come on, synchronicity. These 3 clarification oracle cards, Aries, came out all together. 1, 2, 3, like that. Balance, 11. Triumphant success, 1. Base chakra, 1. 11, 11. Okay, so you're going to definitely be seeing 11, 11. If you haven't awoken, you're awakening right now. And now it makes sense. There is so much going on in your life because all aspects of your life are being affected and you're being divinely guided and supported by the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, because they're moving you to be awoken, to awakening, okay? And they're helping you let go of things that no longer serve you in all aspects of your life, career, family, relationships, yourself. Yes, Aries, this is good for you. And that's definitely why transformation was the first clarification that came up. This whole reading's about your transformation. You are going through great change right now. For a reason, it's good for you. It's going to be hard, but you are a ram. You're going to be able to handle it, okay? What's this Justice card? Justice card for Aries. Well, that came out. Justice. Okay, we've got 2 cards in the reverse, an 8 and a 7. Accelerated motion. Okay, so in the upright, accelerated motion would definitely be, a fire energy, action and motion. But that's in the reverse. And then stand your ground in the reverse. So remember what I said at the end of the intuitive reading. This is a good time at the end of the month to confront issues that have been bugging you, but in your mind and in your emotions. Mind, air, swords, air energy, in your emotions, the cups. And most of your swords and your cups have been in the reverse, okay? And this is with somebody, a relationship or a situation. And justice, you need balance. You got balance here, justice, yes. You need to cut away things no longer serve you, but you also need to confront something that you've been waiting to confront for a long time, because this is earth energy. Because right now it's making you feel like you have no motion. It's taking away your fire energy. And it makes you feel like you haven't. Yes, look, we've got the 5 of Swords, okay, and stand your ground in the reverse. You haven't been standing your ground, but finally, maybe with this, maybe that is the lesson here, is to finally stand up for yourself and stand your ground, which is really not like you, Aries, because you're a fire sign and you're Aries, but the Emperor is in reverse and that is you. So maybe you haven't been standing your ground. Maybe you haven't been being very passionate and in your fire energy. And you need to be. Yeah. What's this 9 of Cups in reverse? Final outcome card for Aries. 9 of Cups in reverse. Please clarify. Okay, thank you. Yep, prosperity is beginning. So like I said, for a lot of you, I really feel like this is a pivotal time where you're really starting your professional life. You're starting a new job. Look at this. There's like what? I see 4 peaches. Okay. I feel earth energy with this. Okay. But I kind of see this as almost like a 4 of coins, which you had in the beginning of the reading in reverse. 4 of coins, just starting to acquire money, having to save and be prudish with your money because you don't have a lot of money. But look at this. It's almost like the 4 of coins reverses in the end, and you have all this prosperity. Okay. And then the next one is movement, choices, and decisions. Ooh. Movement, choices, and decision. Look, all those energies, all those chakras on this card. Okay, you've got air, earth, fire, coins. Look at this. And you have everything on the board too. Isn't that funny? Okay, you need to go through this so you can gain movement, so you can make good choices for the rest of your life journey or the next segment of your life journey. And you're going to have a lot of decisions right now you're going to have to make. But ultimately, I really do feel like you're going to make them. You're going to make good decisions. You've got the Justice card in the upright. Okay. You've got transformation. You've got firm foundation, balance, triumph, success, prosperity. Beautiful, Aries. I'm so glad now that we clarified that things are going to look good for you. Okay? Because I was a little concerned for a second. I bet you were too. A little concerned, but hey, you got it. You're a ram. You fire. Shh. Fire energy ain't going to succeed. Whatever. All right, Spirit, help me give some last messages, some overall guidance for Aries for the month of April. What final messages and guidance do you have for Aries in the month of April? Aries, final messages and guidance. Aries, 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 Aries. Aries. So for some of you, I feel like you might be leaving an air energy, an air sign relationship, and it says like attracts like. So maybe what's coming to you is more fire energy. So an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This could also be telling you to be around people or situations that are more like you. Because I do feel like you're getting out of your fire energy. Your wands are kind of reversed in some areas. Your emperor's in reverse. So just remember who you are and maybe be around more people that are like your energy to bring you back to who you are. Okay, and learn from your mistakes. Hey, like I said, this whole reading is about moving you towards awakening, moving you to gaining, happiness and love and light and higher vibrations. And it's all definitely divinely driven, okay, spiritually driven. And right now you're learning from your mistakes, and you may have been making mistakes in your career choices or in your relationship choices, but it could also be mistakes of other people, and you live and you learn. And I definitely feel like with this Two of Wands, remember, in the 9th house of your higher mind, it's definitely a time to learn. Oh, remember what Spirit said? Yes. Quit acting like a know-it-all. You still have a lot of learning to do. That is the lesson here, my friend. Okay? You need to learn from your mistakes. You don't know everything. Okay? Learning is a lifelong thing. Even though you are an Aries, and you're a fire sign, and you are strong, and you are capable, and you are smart, you still have lots of lessons to learn, and that's part of life, and that's part of the journey. Okay, there you have it, Aries, right there. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Spirit gave you an introduction, a body, and conclusion, and it wrote its story beautifully. If you didn't get the message from this reading from Spirit, watch it again. All right, Aries, awesome. All right, I'm so happy for I think this is a really good reading for you, Aries. Happy birthday. Thank you, all you Aries, who have been watching me, for your subscriptions, for your comments, for your likes, subscribes, all that good stuff. Those Aries who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I hope this message resonated with you. Remember, it's a general reading, so the messages may not resonate with everybody. Take what you need from it. The things that don't apply, learn from it, but let it go out the other way. And don't forget, ways to enter my contest for a free reading. All that information is going to be in the description box below. Please leave a comment. I would love to hear what you thought about this video. Other than that, I'm sending you love, light, and learning. Okay, and I will see you back here in May, Aries. Happy birthday. Have a great day.